what we're going to do, we're going to have just a couple of speeches from some officials and some players, and then the opportunity to ask questions to any coaches or players that you like. It's free and open. So that's it. As everybody knows, today is a very historic moment for the great game of rugby league. 110 years ago, when the game was formed in England, the game has slowly spread to Australia, the Southern Hemisphere, America, bits of Europe, South Africa, and now it's arrived in Asia. And it's been a great journey between now and February, when this idea started, between the officials of Thailand Rugby League and the Philippines Rugby League. And since that day in February, 8 months later, here we are today. And a lot of hard work's gone into it. And it's an absolute pleasure to have the players here today who have paid mostly for the Philippines guys and some Thai guys from their own money to be here today and to represent their countries, which I know they're going to do proudly. I'd also like to welcome our referees that have flown over from Australia, Gavin Badger and Casey Badger. Also the two sideline officials, Sean Tumer and Jason Van Putten. As everybody knows, it's a historic occasion having Gavin and Casey being a first husband and wife combination to referee in any sport, and it's going to happen for the Asia Cup, and that's great for our game, and it's great for both the badges as well. And I want to congratulate all the officials on their appointments and thank you for attending, especially Gavin. He's done over 100 NRL games, and for him to be here for this weekend is just a great bonus, and we thank you very much for making the effort, guys. So from humble beginnings, the Thailand and Philippines fledgling rugby league teams to play our first game, and what a great moment it is. Short history of the Philippines. They got together last December and played in the Cabramatta Nines in Sydney and won the bowl tournament, which was a fantastic effort. They've come here today, come to Thailand to start off the rugby league in Asia, and then after this they're going over to the Philippines to spread the word and help develop the game, going to orphanages and coaching clinics, and it just goes to show what a great bunch of guys they are. And I wish you all the best for that, guys, when you just get over there. The Thailand Rugby League, well, from a few humble meetings, we've got here today, and it's been a great achievement. And our players come from far and wide, and it's a pleasure to have you here today, guys, representing Thailand, your country, and some of you, your adopted country. And I know from training and talking to the guys, they're jumping out of their skin to play, and it's fantastic to see us here. Both the Philippines Rugby League and the Thailand Rugby League, we're committed to growing the game in Asia. It's been a joint promotion, even though the game's in Bangkok. And we're looking forward to growing the game here with the Asia Cup, and we're constantly in contact with other countries such as Japan and China and Hong Kong, and all of them. We want them to join together, and we grow the game here in Asia, and that's what we want to do, and we're committed to it. Just on the you might see two trophies here. I'll just quickly explain what they are. The first trophy is the Asia Cup trophy, and that, as I said, we want that to be for all Asian countries. And we're hoping to have a tri-series next year with Japan, Philippines and Thailand. And that's what we're looking forward to do. And the Friendship Cup is for matches between Thailand and the Philippines. Let's hope that these trophies are very sought after in future internationals, and Hopefully they're very fought after, like the Bledisloe Cup and things like that. So yeah, we're looking forward to a strong relationship between the Thailand's and the Philippines rugby leagues, and this weekend we'll start it off. That's all I got, guys. What I'll do, I'll pass it on to Thailand's Rugby League, Charlie Jones, and he's got a few words.
First of all, Swaddy Cup, everybody. I'm actually fluent in Thai, but obviously there's not really many Thai speakers here. Just want to say a few things. Like, I was born in Australia, lived in Australia all my life. My mother's Thailand, from Buriram. It's like a sort of country town in Thailand. Just hearing stories when growing up from my uncles and stuff. Just a privilege just to come to Thailand and represent the country. You know, it means a lot. Not just to me, but obviously to my family, obviously to everyone in Thailand as well. First, the boys here, welcome together, especially Thailand guys. You know, we've had a few training sessions together, we've gelled well. Obviously the Philippines, you guys all new together, you're all from all over the place as well. This game here, you know, it's a friendship game. I know everyone's going to give it all, but more importantly, guys, let's enjoy it. Thank the sponsors, thank everyone for putting everything together, bringing us all here, because we're going to have an awesome time. The next couple of days will obviously be something we're going to remember for the rest of our life. Like to leave on one note. After the game, boys, let's enjoy a beer together and get to know everyone, and happy days. Thank you.
Thanks, Charlie. I now call on Clayton Watene, the head coach of the Philippines.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Just like to welcome everybody as well. Thanks very much for the TRL, for Thailand Rugby League, for hosting us in this great establishment. Been here for almost a week now, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Also like to thank the Rugby League International Federation for allowing us to do such a thing like an Asian Cup. We've been working close with Andrew, and this thing's still on, or yeah, can you hear me? Hello? Yeah. We've been working close with Andrew and Taz to try and get this underway, and since from February when we first spoke about it, all the way up to now, it's been it's come up so quick. Also, I'd like to thank all the PNRL players and staff. Thanks very much, guys, for digging deep in your pockets and making this an historical occasion. It means a lot to us. Also, I'd like to thank again the officials for coming over and do this. Also, what else we got here? The sponsors, Thailand sponsors, Rugby League sponsors, and also our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't also put this on. So it's a great pleasure to have you guys on board. I'd like to hand over to Lukey, I think. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. See that possible pass coming?
I would like to.
You're right.
I would just like to say, thank you to Thailand Rugby League, the officials for coming all the way from Australia. Taz Batiri, helping us get the start of the Philippines. It's a massive bloody the opportunity for myself, and massive honour for myself, family, Philippines, and getting Philippines Rugby League on the map of international rugby league.
Firstly, Costa, thanks to Thailand for hosting us. Just like what Luki said, it's an honour for myself and for the boys. We've gelled like family straight away. To have this bunch of boys here together, it's a massive honour. The family bonding is also based on the fact that we have 5 sets of brothers in our team, and that bond is just spread throughout the whole team. So I also want to thank all the organisers from the PNRL to get a test match underway in under a year.